February 2014, English High Speed. Ready? Start. Sir, I thank you for giving me an opportunity to say a few words on this occasion. I did not want to intervene in this debate, but there seems to be a serious discussion on the issue of sales tax. I did not expect this in the debate on this demand for grants. I thought that we could deal with it in the budget debate for the whole year to be discussed in a short time. But the remarks that have been made compelled me to say a few words in this occasion. We may discuss this problem of sales tax not from the point of view of party politics but from the point of view of the welfare of the state and the requirements of the government to carry on their functions. There is no doubt that this tax forms a most important part of the state revenues in these days. So I would like to say that we may take into consideration this question and discuss the issues involved. One of the most important things that we should consider with reference to this matter is this. The question is whenever we should tax only those who drink and get a large amount of revenue to carry on our functions or whether we should tax all the people and get the same amount by indirect taxation. It seems to me that it is better to levy a tax upon all the people than to levy a tax upon an unfortunate section of the people only. There is no reason why it should not be done. When we know that the source of revenue is bad and that the victims are only an unfortunate section of the people, it seems to me clear that we should find a way out. I am sure that one indirect tax on all the people will be the right thing so far as this matter is concerned. At the same time, I do not say that it is a good thing to tax all people. I do not say that foodstuffs should be taxed. But in this connection, one point that must be borne in mind is this. When we want some revenue and when we have to decide whether we should tax a few unfortunate people who are poor or whether we should tax everybody, we have to take into account the incidence of the tax so that it may fall on everybody. It is right on the part of the honorable members to say that foodstuffs should not be taxed. It may seem to be alright, but we are aware of the poverty of our people. The consumption is mostly of essentials. The trade is mostly in essential articles. So we cannot get a large amount of revenue by taxing everybody unless we take into account what everybody consumes. So it is that a low rate of tax is put upon what is essential so that we may be able to get a large amount with the tax being a burden on the people. I would like to point out that this is the policy with reference to taxation on foodstuffs. Honorable members may know that this question may be considered from another point of view. We are taxing everybody because all the smaller shops go out of the purview of this tax. So a large number of poor consumers are not taxed. So that is what I fled on behalf of the government with reference to the taxation on poor people, though we agree that we are taxing everybody to some extent. If we do not want to tax people who drink and if we do not want to tax everybody through the sales tax, the only thing that we can do is to reduce the total expenditure in the budget for the state. But it must be pointed out that honorable members have asked for more expenditure on this and that. That is a very honest demand which must be met. So there is nothing that will be gained by reducing the revenues of the government. If we do that, there will be not only a reduction in revenues but also a reduction in government expenditure. So it is necessary for honorable members to bear in mind all points of view when they criticize a particular policy of the government with respect to sales tax. I may say that we are trying to do our best in the matter.